Should I talk about this or not? That's exactly what went through my mind before I hit the end, not end, you see, well, before I hit the button that says go live, because not every day are fun, right? And when our mind plays with our ego, whoa, yo, yo. So here's the thing. I wanted to share this with you. Maybe you're in that phase right now in your marketing, in your business, that you want to try new things and you're not sure how it's gonna go. And it feels uncomfortable. So, which is a sign that it's the things probably to do, right? They say, you have to fall in love with your fear of becoming someone else, like going outside of your comfort zone. And so when we do that, our body freaks out. So here's me going through this today. And what are the 3 things I did to keep on track? Because people were almost attacking me online. And that's okay. It's good. That means they're paying attention, right? But hey, the ego is tough. So here's the thing. I've been playing with a new way of connecting with people that a friend of mine shared with me. And so I've been doing it in English. It's called a roundtable. And you've probably heard about it only if you're on my email list or if you've been in my community on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, where I reach out to people that are hanging around what I do, that are interacting with my content. I invite them to those very small group meeting sessions we have together that are just amazing. It's all about networking, but in a way that is just so amazing. So I've done a few in English, and as you can hear it, I'm also a French speaking girl from France who lives in Canada. So I had my first French roundtable today. And so I've been, inviting people for the last 2 weeks, asking them if they would be interested to join the very, very small circle of women entrepreneurs who wants to really connect and bring that new synergy that, COVID gave us. So I got a lot of shit back from people. I'm like, oh, okay. So either people were criticizing the way I was doing it. I've been online for over 10 years now, as a social media strategist, but also as an entrepreneur. And I've been, every week religiously, I deliver new tutorials. I provide new resources for people to download for free. I give a lot before people choose to work with me or not. I have like high ticket VIP programs that is just for some people. But in the meantime, I give a chance to a lot of people to get to know me, to see how I interact with them on social media with providing so much goodies every week until they want to work with me. And so those roundtables are another way to do marketing in a very customized and very intimate way. And so some people who are in my community for years and years started to criticize what I was doing, the fact that, there is a fee, the way I was approaching them, why they were selected. And for me, it was really coming from a place of good, of more generosity, of more time together, like a privilege, kind of. And then it went like bang, and like, okay. So first, your ego goes on. Oh my God, what did I do wrong? Ooh, okay, should I cancel it? That's the question. So here are the things. Number one, I went through the storm, troubled water, right? So I kept inviting people, and then I got 3 or 4 people very interested. 2 had to cancel, so I ended up with 1 person. So, one more time. Oh my God, just 1 person. Should I be ashamed? Like nobody wants to come. Oh, and then that was just my ego talking. And I'm like, hey, Angelique, you've been preaching for 10 years to your student that you have to show up no matter what because of that one thing. in my vision, social media love and the woman that I am working on right now to become is way above the ego and all the things that you start thinking when people don't play along and start to push you away, right? You feel in love, you feel like, it's easy to go like brrr. So vision. Every year I do a vision board, and then right now actually I even hired a coach to work on my vision and my mindset. So really I went back to my vision, and I'm like, no, 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 the woman in this place, she doesn't care. Maybe my people are not ready, some of my people in my audience are not ready for this, and that's totally okay. And maybe they're the wrong people. That's okay, because when I first started my audience, building my audience, I didn't know how to do this. This is why I put my program in place, so that I teach people how to select people, to attract people, the right people to your audience. So I still have a lot of people that are probably not the right people from doing it the wrong way when I started. And I'm like, that's totally fine. And there's nothing wrong. So that was number one. Vision. Go back to your vision if you're on the fence of canceling an event or canceling something new you want to push, and you're scared, you're not sure, you got some weird feedback. I got some weird feedback, believe me. Gosh. Number two, remember that no matter what you do online, if you help at least one person, this is huge. If you help that woman or that man who was about to give up, and because you showed up that day and there was only that one person, she or he didn't give up. This is how big our impact as an influencer online is. You're a social media, you're an entrepreneur, but you use social media for your marketing. But it's beyond marketing. Marketing is influencing. You influence people who don't know you, or maybe they know you. They finally get to know you more, or maybe not yet. But no matter, you are an influencer. Even if you influence one person, hey, you are working the vision, you are working the mission, right? So that's really the two things: my vision, the idea around that, okay, I have only one person for this roundtable, I'm going to go with all my heart, like if we were the six I wanted to have at first. And I'm going to put my ego in my back pocket. And you know what? We had the best roundtable ever. We didn't see the 90 minutes go by. And so the number three is this, is that when you start to attract people in your ecosystem because you've been building that foundation on social media that brings the eyes to you, we're going to get some rejection. And this is a good side, a sign, good sign, right? It means it's working, right? People who pay attention starts to push you away because you're not their deal, and that's all good. So I want to share that with you because it was a real struggle. I was very surprised to be struggled. I thought I was better with my mindset, totally frank with you guys, because I know that some of you are about to change their directions because they're worried that someone else is going to criticize them, or maybe you are scared to death to do that thing that you've never done before. And so that's it. I want to share, that very vulnerable week I had, and today I had the best, event. It just finished, and I'm like, I got to share this because I could have just said I'm canceling because we're not enough, but we are enough always. So I hope it helps you. And a tool that I shared earlier, that if you don't know how to approach people with private messages, because that's the way I invite people to my roundtables, I can give you a script that I use with different type of private messages. You can customize them. Just let me know in the comments, put DM, and I'll send you a private message, right? With that PDF that could help you just to say thank you, just to learn how to reach out to people and say, hi, I noticed, you liked my latest post. I just wonder, what resonated with you, and how can I help you more? What type of content should I post more? Or just hi, just a simple hi. And sometimes just that it's hard. So I have a script that you can use and change to the way you want, and you can use it anywhere, LinkedIn, in your stories, in Facebook, wherever. I hope it inspires you. I hope you can use the space I gave you around what happened to me this week and how I almost switched my plan because of the fear of being judged. Who cares, right? Keep going after your vision and your mission, because this is all matters. Ciao, ciao.